Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Ray with NEVERDRY, and today I'm going to be doing an overview and use tutorial on the all-new NEVERDRY Pistol Cleaning Kit. So first step is we are going to clear our firearm by removing the magazine as well as opening the slide, making sure there's no rounds in there. It's going to be step one, safety first. And we are working on an MP Shield 9mm 2.0 with the Crimson Trace laser today. Seems to be a pretty popular choice for concealed carry, so we're just going to be doing a little maintenance cleaning today. So we're going to start with our kit. We're going to get that opened up, and our kit contains 3 of our cleaning products. We have our ND 999 Ultra Refined Oil Lubricant. We have the ND Black, which is going to be our carbon destroyer. Then we also have the ND Sapphire, which is going to be our thermodynamic grease. So this is a 9mm, so we're going to start with selecting our bore brush and jag for the appropriate caliber. We're also going to grab our 9mm brass jag right here. Then we are going to take some of the included cleaning patches out, get those set up. We've also got a Q-tip here. It's kind of just for cleaning and applying the grease where needed. And yeah, we're going to start by taking down our firearm. Fun fact here with the Smith Wesson, there's actually a sear deactivation lever in here, which lets you take it down without pulling the trigger, so it's kind of a safety feature. So you can do it both ways, but I'm going to show you with that sear deactivation lever. So we've got a pick tool and a flathead screwdriver included in our kit here, and we're basically just going to take this lever, then push it down. All right, so now that we've got our sear deactivation lever pushed down, we're going to flip takedown lever here, like that. And then we're going to rack the slide back. Now our slide's going to come off. Then we're also going to take our spring out, followed by the barrel. Now we have good access to clean all the major components of our firearm here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to begin with our ND Black carbon cleaner, and I'm kind of just going to let this soak in to some of the parts of our firearm that are more prone to carbon. So I'm going to hit our feed ramp on our barrel here, and I'm also going to apply a few drops in the barrel, as well as on our slide, kind of on those friction points, or the points that have been known to get a lot of buildup. So I'm going to go here to our frame, kind of go over the rails. Anywhere that you see that there might be carbon buildup, it's a good idea to kind of go over that. So now that we've let our carbon cleaner soak in for a little while, we are going to start getting to work, and we are going to start by assembling our rod here. It's 2 pieces, they thread into one another, and then we have a T-handle right here. But then going to get our brush here, and make sure that it is for the right caliber. Today it is 9mm. So got our brush assembled like this. What I like to do is just take a patch, put it over, then I'm going to apply a few more drops of our ND Black to this. Then basically what we're going to do is run this through our barrel, and that will be breech to muzzle, like so. Run that through. We can unthread our handle, pull that through, run it through maybe a few more times if needed. See, we're already getting some carbon off. I'm just going to run that through a few more times. So then what we're going to do is change out our attachment here. We're going to go with our 9mm brass jag. Thread that on here. And take another cleaning patch. Just going to run that through, breech to muzzle one more time. So you see we'll pick up a little bit more carbon when we do that. And finally what we're going to do is take a fresh patch on our jag, and we are just going to take a couple drops of our ND 999 oil and run it through. One more time. Now our barrel is going to be quite clean at this point. Something else you can do is just take a couple of drops of this in your patch. Just kind of wipe the surface of there. That way you can have some corrosion protection while we're here. So we're going to set this barrel aside, and we're going to begin working on the rest of our firearm. So see our ND black carbon destroyers kind of worked in on the slide, and we're just going to take one of our patches. I usually like to take patch, kind of wad it up, and take this tool and then just kind of run it over everything. We also do have a brush attachment here that you can thread on to the cleaning rod. So just to kind of work through all that carbon. So this usually does a pretty good job for me. We're just going to go all through the slide and hit it with our brush, and hit it with our cleaning patch. Make sure we just get all the gunk and carbon out of there. We're going to go to our frame and then do the same thing. Depending how much you shot your firearm, you might also have carbon in here, maybe some dust and dirt in the mag well. You can see I'm actually getting a pretty decent amount out right now. So it's never a bad idea to just take your brush like this, with a patch over it, just kind of hit your mag well while you're at it. It's actually pulling out a decent amount of crud there. So that's typically what I'll do. And now that we've got all of our carbon off, kind of got everything wiped down with our cleaning cloth, we're now going to begin basically just lubricating everything here. So if you look here, a lot of these metal on metal points, I like to use our ND Sapphire thermodynamic grease. You can kind of see these wear marks. So anywhere that there's going to be a heavy amount of wear, love to use our Sapphire grease. So you don't need a lot of this at all. It's highly concentrated. So just take a Q-tip, just grab just a little bit of this. And any of these metal on metal points, just gonna run that over there. You do not need a lot when it comes to the Sapphire grease. Just gonna make sure we get good coverage everywhere. And this is great for carry guns. Things that go through extreme conditions. It's going to hold up a lot better, and it's not going to run like an oil well. Alright, so we've got our frame greased up, and then we're also just going to kind of coat our slide rails. Make sure everything is good there. Everything looks great. Another thing that you can do is clean your recoil spring. This one's really not that dirty at all. But you can soak that with your ND black. Put a few drops on there and just kind of hit it with the brush here. Clean that off. Add a couple drops of oil while you're at it. Good to go. Now we can begin reassembling our firearm here. And we're just going to take our slide, drop our barrel back in, and take our recoil spring. Like that. Now we're going to take our slide and install it back on the frame. Gonna line this up right here. Pull the slide back. Pull the takedown lever. Do a quick little functions check here. See everything's operating nice and smoothly as it should. Rack it a few times, make sure everything's functioning. Good to go. And then our final step is I'm just going to take a microfiber cloth and kind of wipe down everything on here. Also going to add a couple of drops of oil to our metal parts. That way we'll have a little corrosion protection. Does not take a lot. Just going to clean the rest of our firearm too. Any dust, any lint, make sure we wipe that off. Everything's working correctly. Alright, that is going to be it for our video on our tutorial for the NEVERDRY Pistol Cleaning Kit. I appreciate everyone watching and stay safe out there. Have a great day.